Yesterday, Bernie Sanders did a really important speech on Medicare for all. And the lies are back. Joe Biden is lying incessantly about this. Pete Buttigieg and others are pretending that there's some universal system that isn't really a universal system, that costs will go up, even though in the aggregate they'll go down, and the quality of care and basic material security will be not just increased, just incomparable. We'll go from a system where tens of millions of people, even after Obamacare, still don't have care. Many others are underinsured. Millions prematurely die, and it's a still fundamental threat to people. To every human being in this country has health coverage, period. No bullshit. So this was a funny video. This is number 7. Bernie wants to know what the deal with people lying about Medicare for all is.
Now, my Republican friends and some others
Splinter put this together.
seem to think that the American people hate paying taxes, but they just love paying insurance premiums. Oh my God, dear, the insurance premium is here. What a wonderful day. Oh, wow. Let's celebrate. Hey, another $2,000 a month for insurance, and small businesses, they just love it every month, paying those insurance premiums. The truth of the matter is that study after study has shown that as a nation, we will save substantial sums of money, and the average middle-class family will save an estimated $3,000 each and every year on their health care bills.
Bernie Sanders is ready to rumble because he's cared about this. He's fought for everybody to have health care his whole political career. And he's also explaining why the idea that this can't be done in a bold, effective way is nonsense.
You know, I want to say a word about this transition because I hear over and over again from political opponents, from the industry, it can't be done. Stop and think about the year 1965 when Medicare was first introduced. They did not have then the kind of technology that we have right now. They were developing a brand new program with all of the difficulty that entails. So please do not tell me that 55 years later, with all of the technology that we have, that we cannot simply over a 4-year period expand a successful program that is 55 years old.
Look, it's purely a question of political will and power. Any technical arguments are lies, distractions, and nonsense. This is a question of fulfilling and expanding a program that already works extraordinarily effectively and giving it to every American. This is another reminder, as with yesterday with the Bank of America exchange. This is why he is the one that's hated by Wall Street. This is the why, the first the reports were anybody besides Sanders and Warren. Now the reports are anybody besides Sanders, because Bernie Sanders represents a fundamental threat to a way of doing things that is a fundamental threat to 99% of Americans. It is demented and insane that private insurance companies that provide absolutely nothing of value, they are purely an unnecessary predatory barrier between you and your doctor, and a waste of all of our money and resources, are not phased out in favor of a national program, which is spelled out in great comprehensive detail in the Bernie Sanders Senate bill, as well as the Pramila Jayapal House bill. And these other candidates that still sort of are wishy-washy on it, Booker, Harris, at times Warren, they should be asked very specifically, along with, people who are just more, flagrantly dishonest and right-wing and of the insurance industry like Biden, Buttigieg. What precisely do you mean about the difficulty of the transition? Not talking points, not stuff that, Kids could copy and paste from Forbes magazine onto a term paper. What do you actually mean? Because those answers in substance and merit are not there, and they've been answered in actual legislation.